La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah.
Today, we're bringing you an important developing update from southern Mersin, where powerful rainfall has triggered sudden and destructive flooding across the province and several surrounding districts. While floodwaters have begun to slowly recede in some areas, the impact on daily life has been immediate and deeply disruptive. Residents are now facing damage to homes and businesses, transportation shutdowns, and ongoing uncertainty as recovery efforts begin. Let's start with what happened. In the early hours of today, intense and persistent rainfall swept across Turkey's Mediterranean coast, with Mersin province among the hardest hit. What began as steady, heavy rain quickly escalated into flash flooding as drainage systems became overwhelmed and local streams overflowed their banks.
Arabalar gitti. Arkadaşlar Mezitli'yi götürdü arkadaşlar. Arkadaş gitti.
Within a short period of time, and streets turned into fast-moving rivers. Vehicles were caught mid-journey, and residents were forced to react quickly as water surged into neighborhoods with little warning. The timing made the situation especially dangerous, as the heaviest rainfall occurred during the morning hours when many people were commuting to work, opening shops, or traveling between districts. Flooding was reported across multiple parts of the province, but several districts experienced particularly severe impacts.
La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah.
In Mezitli, overflowing creeks sent water rushing into residential streets. Cars were left partially submerged, traffic came to a standstill, and some drivers were forced to abandon their vehicles as water levels rose too quickly to navigate safely. In the districts of Akdeniz and Toroslar, floodwaters entered homes and small businesses. Ground floors were inundated, damaging furniture, appliances, and commercial stock, particularly affecting small shop owners who rely on daily income. Further inland, areas including Tarsus and Erdemli also faced serious flooding. Roads were covered with water and mud, agricultural land was impacted, and some neighborhoods were temporarily isolated, making travel extremely risky. As water levels rose, emergency services were quickly mobilized. Teams from local municipalities, disaster response units, and rescue services moved into affected areas to assist residents and secure hazardous zones.
Deniz mahallesindeki köprü yıkılıyor.
La ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah.
Several people were rescued after becoming trapped in vehicles or stranded near swollen streams. In one dramatic incident, a man surrounded by rapidly rising water was safely pulled to higher ground with the help of heavy machinery. Authorities confirmed that no fatalities have been officially reported so far, and those rescued were either treated at the scene or taken to safe locations. To reduce further risk, multiple roads were temporarily closed. Crews worked to clear blocked drains, remove debris, and redirect water away from homes and businesses as conditions allowed. The flooding has left a visible and lasting impact across the region. Dozens of homes and small businesses have reported water damage, particularly on ground floors. Families are now beginning cleanup efforts, attempting to dry out living spaces, salvage belongings, and assess losses. Shop owners are dealing with damaged inventory and interrupted operations, adding financial strain to an already difficult situation.
Başı dönüyor. İnanılmaz bir sel gelmiş.
Vehicles parked along streets and near waterways were among the hardest hit, with many sustaining severe damage after being submerged. In agricultural areas, floodwaters spread across fields, raising concerns for farmers already facing a challenging growing season. Schools, public transportation, and municipal services also experienced temporary disruptions, further affecting daily routines. Beyond the damage and official reports, this disaster has deeply affected real people.
Arkadaşlar, Allah yardım et. Araba gitti arkadaşlar. Komple götürüyor. Komple götürüyor arkadaşlar.
Residents described waking up to the sound of rushing water and stepping outside to find streets completely flooded. Some had only minutes to move vehicles or protect essential belongings before water entered their homes. Emergency responders worked for hours in difficult conditions, often in heavy rain, helping families evacuate, pushing stalled cars to safety, and checking homes where elderly or vulnerable residents might be trapped. Despite the destruction, many locals showed remarkable resilience and solidarity. Neighbors helped one another clear mud-filled streets, offered shelter, and shared resources with those temporarily displaced. Local authorities continue to urge caution, especially in low-lying areas and near riverbanks. While rainfall has eased in some locations, officials warn that the ground remains saturated, meaning even moderate rain could trigger renewed flooding. Cleanup and inspection efforts are ongoing, and damage assessments are underway to determine the full scale of losses and what support may be required in the days ahead. Events like this are a powerful reminder of how quickly extreme weather can disrupt lives.